Hi guys, and welcome to this week's collective reading. I feel like I'm on repeat every week when I say that, but anyway, on to the cards. This week, our main card is Essences and Energies, and it reads, Attune to subtle energies, balance and frequency holders. Now, there's two layers to this card regarding your physical space and your energetic space and how they interact. So this is like a spring clean energy, and it's about tuning into your physical surroundings and understanding if they're supporting or hindering your ability to feel balanced. So tuning into how individual items in your environment affect your personal energy, and then rearranging or removing things and adding things in, doing what you need to so that the energy in your space, in your home, your room, right? The spaces that you spend the most time in, doing what you can do within your means so that the energy in your space flows freely and feels uplifting. Because if your surroundings feel cluttered, like they're closing in on you, or if you really hate a piece of furniture in the room or a decoration that you've put up, like it's just not your taste anymore, imagine how that impacts you. It's like a dragging energy. So this card is all about tuning into these subtle energies that your environment is giving off. And then the second layer that comes in is scanning your body and your energy field and finding any leaks and the hooks, right? This requires sitting with yourself and being quiet while you slowly work through and focus on every individual part of yourself and paying attention to any sensations or thoughts that come up in this process. And if you come across any areas that you suspect are out of balance in some way, intentionally send healing in that moment to that space. Right? And when I say to that space, it's like if you feel like your elbow's got a leak, imagine you're sending energy to your elbow that's bringing it healing. But afterwards, right, also reflecting on how you can bring healing to that space and how you shift your daily habits, right? And we were talking about routines and habits last week. So this is building on that energy from last week, right? Turquoise here has a message of cleansing, right? Which is what we just spoke about. And cleansing, that's the goal we're working towards in changing our physical and energetic space to bring it cleansing. Stabilizing, right? That's the goal. That's the actual goal that we're working towards. And bringing cleansing, the goal is to stabilize, right? Our environment. We want our environment to help stabilize our own balance so we can hold balance within ourselves. And karmic shifting. So cleansing, stabilizing, and karmic shifting. And turquoise is coined the divine purifier in this deck, which I think is so perfect with this Essences and Energies card. This is all about connecting to your healing energies, bringing healing to yourself, right? Because when you're a healer, your job is not to find other people to heal. You work on healing yourself. Right? So this is like when you fly on an airplane and they always say to put on your own mask before you put on another's mask, right? You can't heal anyone else if you haven't even worked on yourself. So connecting to your healing energies, bringing healing into yourself, and you're doing that through these changes that you're making to your environment and your routines. And this creates a butterfly effect, or perhaps I should say a dragonfly effect, where these little changes affect everything after. And at some point, you will realize you are existing in a whole different energy. And the positive changes you make today will help you exist in a more positive state in your future. But in the same regards, right, negative choices that you make today will also carry on into your future. So which way are you going? Right? The Judgment card represents spiritual awakening. This is a card of transformation. This card calls us to evaluate what we're doing, listen to your inner voice, and consider the repercussions of your personal actions. And the point of judgment, right, is not to decide that you hate yourself. The point is to make the changes necessary so that when you sit to judge yourself, you can feel confident in who you are as a person. So any little wavering thoughts that make you question yourself or any heaviness in your heart is an indication that there is more work to be done. And that's okay. That's literally what we're here for. And I really love this card. It has a real changing of your reality in this depiction. At a quick glance, it looks like they're swimming in the ocean. But if you look a bit closer, right, these are all like broken bits of earth and rock, right? And this woman has a chain that was holding her down, but its bonds have been broken. So your surroundings may feel set, like things can't change, but you can start to create the life you want at any point in time. You just need to shift your perspective and awaken to the possibilities. So they've turned the earth to water, right? This solidness is now free flowing, and you can make what you want of it. And the Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment. It's perfect. Your cups are full, right? They're blossoming and growing upwards towards the sun in this card. And this is a card of being content with life. This is beyond happiness, because happiness is fleeting. This is a deep-rooted centeredness, because you're taking control of your life, no longer a victim. Changing your surroundings has a lasting impact, right? So now you like where you are. And this is ending the reading. So this is what we're working towards. But this is saying, put in the work now, right? Make the changes, and this is where we'll end up. And I'd quite like to be here, right? So that is this week's reading. I am wishing you all the best, and I will be back next week. Bye, guys.